Now just put this pillow between your legs. You're fine. You're fine. I'm just going to bring your leg back there. Like so. Is that okay for you? Mm-hmm. Okay. My arm is here on the front of her leg. My hand is here, and there we go. There's the anterior rotation move and side lying without pulling her leg from here to kingdom come. Okay, how's it feel? Okay, so I'm pushing in this direction with this hand, and this arm is going backwards. And I'm using my forearm to bring her leg to the party. So it's like that.
So you're like that posterior and anterior ilium? Is that what you would do?
Yeah, and right now I'm working with an anterior ilium. There's a preference to go anterior. Her ilium wasn't having any of that posterior rotation. And there's nice pulsing happening, and there we go. Okay. And now I'm going to just check and see if there's any other directions, with essentially using that star template that we used last night. Does it want to shear? Oh, wow. Kind of likes to come down. Sure doesn't want to go up. So I can just, again, in the same position, support. My hand here is caught her iliac crest. How's that? I'm doing phase 4. Okay? I just want to be clear about that. This is phase 4. Now I'm going to check for an external rotation, or you might call that a flare, where the pelvis is wanting to roll this way. Oh yeah. So hand's going to go right on the side of her ischium here, and again, flat hand on the front. How's that feel? All right, I'm pushing down and I'm pulling this back, so it's like a movement. It's the secret hand signals. How's that?
And that's 4 again. Sorry, I'm foggy.
I think Ursula probably talks about this as a flare.
Yeah. Oh, flare, right, okay. Okay.
I think of it as external rotation. The hip is, so like here's the hip, and it's going back.
Right.
Like, sometimes they roll forwards though. Mm-hmm. In her case, no, but we'll see what she has on her other side. So, but your body's loving this one. Mm-hmm. Notice my knee is here. I'm stabilizing the other side of her pelvis so that any movements I make here are going to be isolated into her SI joint. The,
oh, okay.
Right? If I wasn't here and I did that, see, her whole pelvis is moving as a chunk. With my knee here, I'm isolating. I'm just moving the uppermost ilium.
The ilium.
Well, that's
Just the ilium.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep. Okay. Knees.
And if your client is someone who is more available to you in a phase 5 mood, then you could certainly do phase 5 this way. I'm just showing you phase 4 kind of releases. This is like the elegance of phase 4, beyond point and position. And then I usually just do some integration by moving it around. Now, a lot of ladies in waiting get sciatica. It's not unusual. The sciatic nerve is inflamed, and I don't know that this is something you need in your advanced state of pregnancy. But something that really alleviates that quickly is you come right down here, here's her trochanter, right? And you press down. And that tips this up, and it opens up, decompresses the sciatic notch.
Oh, you're kidding.
Just like so.
I would have liked to have known you when I had that.
So just press down on the greater trochanter?
Just above the greater trochanter. Here's her trochanter, and here's her. So I actually bridge both usually, and just press down. Everybody will be different. Or you might press down, leverage. In Andrea's case, her body prefers the opposite of this move, which would be pressing down here, which is going to do that with her hip. or you press down there, so it's like a, so either way, and I will show her husband or her partner, do this every night, please, for her. And it just depends, right? Okay. That's kind of juicy. Okay. So, the other thing that you can do in side lying is work with the sacrum. We usually think of that we have to come down from on top with the sacrum. Right? How's that? And I'm stabilizing her ilium. In my lower hand, I can explore positions of comfort with her sacrum. All the pressure is coming from my fingers against her sacrum. I can rotate it. I can tilt it. All of that I can do in side lying. I can even cup it, like so. You might want to see my hand for a second, Dennis. Like so. Right there. And then I can... Oh, that's good. That's a good one. She's getting a nice pulse. And then, now at this moment, I am stabilizing her sacrum. I'm not moving her sacrum. And I'm doing micro movements with her ilium. Dennis, sure.
So, what I think is cool about all of this is that you can do some of this while, you can do certain things while they're in another position, and then say you decide you want to do side lying for the shoulder, but then you can also check quickly what's going on here later on in the work, I would think. Or would you not?
I tend to work with clients in a manner that I refer to as the cosmic rotisserie. A rotisserie, you know, the item that you're cooking rotates on a spit. Okay? So I might start with the client supine and do everything I need to do with them supine. And then I'll have them do a quarter turn onto their side. I'll do everything I need to do on that side. Then I'll have them go prone. Do everything I need to do with them prone. Have them turn on to the other side. Do everything I need to do on the other side. And then I usually put them supine one last time just to check in.
Very cool phrase, cosmic rotisserie.
I don't know that I would always say that to every client, but see, with your arm here, you can do all kinds of tractioning with the pelvis or compressing. You have a lot of control in here. Right? All of that stuff. You happy? Okay.